Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it. Got his man complete. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 23 yards on the play. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up first and 10 at the 16. He's going to take off with it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of the leg?
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming after you. Leo. Hey, Foxtrot.
This is Jalen Richard, the 4th-year man from Southern Miss. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Tannehill. It's a screen to Richard. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
2nd and 6 at the Bengals' 48-yard line.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. Now the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down now. Richard, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On the ready.
17. Come on. 16. Watch 16. He likes to go for the side.
Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. But Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Bravo.
17. Mike 17. Watch the
Go.
Mike 17. All day, punt. 17's Mike.
Hey, exit.
Switch up.
Hit it.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Go. Ready.
On 1st down, Richard. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Ready.
A gain of 13.
Hey, I 7.
1st down, Cincinnati.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Give me some.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
70, Indy.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Bang, bang. Go. Yo, faster. Smooth.
17's Mike 17. Watch the slant.
Get it.
Richard. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Go. Hey, Wahoo, on the ball. Go.
Now Tannehill. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's third and 18. They need something big. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Max Crosby in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly.
Check hot route. Hot. You go tight.
Back to the air, Watson on second down, escaping the pressure right. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, 31.
Throwing on third down, Watson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the shoot.
49.
49. Let's go.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Lynch running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On 2nd and 12, Watson forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Switch. Check 99. Check 99.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Braxton Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken short.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. At 25 for Mike. We're going 25.
On 1st and 10, Watson going for it all. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 14th touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Hey, Haywood!
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, Delta! Hey!
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
Let's go!
Tannehill on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. This will be caught once again by Brown. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Five. Ready?
Tannehill throwing again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
35's the mic. Coming, baby.
Alert!
After the interception, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Dick. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken short, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here's Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Hey, let's get there. Show it up.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down again. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Now.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Hendrickson. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Let's get that ball right here. Mike's 49. And come on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Coming to you.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. They'll run on first down with Singletary. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready?
2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. On first down, Tannehill. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw, Tannehill. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jalen Richard, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are able to cut into that lead, they're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Let's go. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up the lead.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Tyrone Crawford showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get the boys down. He's coming.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hayward. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Watch the run.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. This post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify.
High 7. Snap.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Ready? 18 games.
Mike 17. I'm coming.
Hey, wahoo! Yeah. You.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphreys. And it's 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the intercept. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Tannehill, flush to his right. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And Diggs has it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Watson dancing to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a give, right side. It's Lynch. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Watson on first down, escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
49's a must. 49's a must. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch the twist. Check 13. Check 13. Tighten up.
Throwing now, Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Watson being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. On fourth down, Watson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
49.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on best friend, is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Ready up.
Mike 17. Not today, Mark. Not today.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Jones has it. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, team 6. Shoot.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hey, Haywood.
17's Mike.
Yep.
17. Watch the screen.
Get it.
Now Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Watson now to throw. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Come on,
the Bengals drive about to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14.